Howdy everyone, I'm back. I'm a little bit of a break in the video. I know at the start, but like, dude, I'm recording this on the 15th of January. I just had a real big burst of motivation to like make this, so I hope that it goes somewhere. And I want you guys to know that there were like 15 other videos that I was trying to make before this. So if this is the one that gets made, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. So recently Hytale has come out into early access, and I gotta say, I'm very satisfied. Hytale was one of those games that was just kind of lost for a while. Publishers canning the project only for its original creator to come back and buy the property outright and make the game properly. Now, the game has come out and the devs have said, like, yeah, it's a very unfinished game. Oh, it's got lots of bugs. Oh, it's a lot of work in progress stuff. I mean, it's just straight up awful, guys. Don't even bother with it. Also, it's $20. I immediately bought the game when I found out and played it for a while. Here's what I have to say. While the game isn't finished, it's a great base for what I'm sure will be a great game in the future, and it makes me excited to see where they take things. The game, honestly, on launch, well, not launch, but you know what I mean, does not have as many bugs. It runs fucking fantastically, and the game really only crashed a few times, mainly with traveling to this place. It kind of like, I don't know what the hell happened. It was weird. But before I get into this any further, I do want to start this off with a little bit of a disclaimer. This game is worth your time, okay? It's $20. If any of the gameplay that you've seen sparks your interest at all, then please do yourself a favor. Go in blind. It's good. I promise, okay? It's a good game. If you like these kinds of games, it's good, okay? It's good. Just try it. All right? Or go fucking watch Ant Venom play it. I don't know, man. Go do something. First off, I want to point out that I appreciate how the progression is different compared to other titles. They could have just easily gone the route and copied Minecraft, but they went the extra mile and kind of did their own thing. Although I'm sure there are other games with similarities to Hytale's progression, it is greatly appreciated that it's not just the same. Minecraft's progression is done fairly quickly, and it really just depends how deep a cave goes or how willing you are to strip mine. Vintage Story, hallowed be thy name, is the exact opposite. It has a very slow progression that forces you to take your time. With Minecraft, you can rush through and get iron armor in a day. Vintage Story, hallowed be thy name, you are forced to take your time and play the game on its own terms. And finding the resources in order to progress can kind of be up to RNG at times, if I'm honest. Hytale is kind of a mix. It's not ridiculously fast, yet I'm still progressing at a good pace. It's not RNG since I know where I need to go to find more items. I just need to go further out, explore more. Hytale is kind of a mix. It's not ridiculously fast, yet I'm still progressing at a good pace. It's enough for me to be constantly engaged with the game, and it's not RNG based like Vintage Story, hallowed be thy name, is at times. I really gotta stop with that bit. I can't go faster than that, I don't think. In Vintage Story, if you want to find copper or iron, you gotta do prospecting, right? And it's kind of random where this stuff is, you know? And that's kind of the exploration part of it. You gotta go out and look. But it can be kind of annoying if you just want to find some fucking iron. Hytale, it's very easy. Do you want to get better gear? Go north or go south. It's that fucking simple. While I do love Vintage Story, and it's still my favorite of the three, I will admit, it can be a bit sluggish at times, you know? The progression is slow, some tasks can be, I'll be frank, boring to some, and the combat, it's not very memorable. Hytale provides a good medium ground for those who want a challenging experience with a good feeling of progression, while also being able to, you know, just gonna go at your own pace. Progression is tied to exploration, and the game encourages you to go further and further out to find new ores, fight new enemies, and discover new biomes and regions. Each region is kind of distinct. I like how it's kind of divided between the south for the warmer climates and north for the cooler ones, allowing you to make teleporters to make traveling and going back and forth easy and efficient. Setting up nice little bases on either side is great. I like it. And by the way, just a little side note, okay? I thank the devs so much for making it so that I can actually carry all of my items through the teleporter. I like Valheim, okay? Valheim's cool, okay? But I hate that I can't go through a teleporter
with some ores. I have to walk or take a boat. And it's very frustrating because it's like, why the fuck did I build you if not to make this part easier? What the fuck? The areas show you where you'll find the ores and materials you need in order to progress by just having them in the surface ruins. It's a nice touch. It not only points you in the right direction, but it rewards exploration more, which is the whole theme here. I love how the tools look as well. Gives it a good fantasy vibe. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Aether mod, if you guys remember that, especially with the mithril tier of tools. But I do wish there was a bit more of a distinction between how the newer tiers of tools feel compared to the older ones. Maybe there are differences. There isn't really a wiki, so I can't look this stuff up yet. But it feels either just so minor I couldn't tell the difference, or I was just using a different colored tool. Like, obviously the durability is more, but like, I don't know. Something that I noticed with the shovel is that you can dig up multiple blocks, and that sounds like a cool concept. Or, like I was bringing up earlier, maybe go the Aether route, where the more mystical tool tiers give you kind of like a passive, like maybe gives you double the ores when you mine it, or something like that. I don't know, man. It's also kind of easy to get them. Like a little bit, okay? Like, you have to do a lot of running around, but you can just find the structures where there are like no enemies and plenty of chests with free loot, all for the taking. Really, all you need is a furnace, some wood, and maybe some food, so you can get your stamina back up quickly, and you could probably just run into these high-level areas and loot to your heart's content, till you either find these high-tier tools / weapons or armor, or just find enough resources to really craft them yourself. That being said, the combat itself isn't something that I was avoiding. In fact, it's really satisfying. The sounds mixed with the combat itself provide good feedback and kind of makes the game for me. The AI is a bit of a mixed bag at moments. Sometimes they'll keep you on your toes, right? They'll back up, retreat, or one of them will try to get behind you while another one keeps you occupied. And then other times, they just kind of don't know where they are. I'm sure this will get ironed out, right? But I love how the enemies don't feel like dumb fodder. You know, they're actually at least a little bit engaging, which was very unexpected. Not to mention the environments that you find some of these enemies in are just, they're just fun to look at, right? Sure, sometimes a cave will just bust its way into some of them, but they look wonderful and they're fun to explore. The environments outside the ruins and temples are breathtaking as well. Maybe I'm just a sucker for winter vibes, but the colder areas are definitely my favorite. Oh, that's fucking gorgeous. Oh, and it's moving. Oh my god. Look at that. Breathtaking. The building too. Oh my god. If you're one of those people that really likes to build, you might have a bit of a problem with how many options you have at your disposal. Like, if you go chop down a tree and it's like, okay, this is like a hardwood tree, or this is like a softwood tree, or this is like a beech tree, or this is like a magical, well, you actually can't do anything with the magical trees, sadly, but like redwood trees, regular stone, right? Volcanic stone, slate stone. There's so many options that are, and that's just with the blocks. I'm not even talking about the decorational stuff that you have with like the furniture table or anything like that. Like, oh my goodness, look at my little base here. Look at this. There are so many options available to you. I guarantee you, if you're one of the people who likes building, this game is so fucking good for you. This might be like crack. This might be like hard drugs. Section or Schedule 1. Section 1? What the fuck? The music is so fucking nice in this game. I really like the music. The look of the game is bright and fantastical, and although I'm not entirely in love with how the characters look, I do appreciate the large amount of cosmetics that are available at the start. If I could give one piece of criticism though, well, this isn't really a criticism, it's just really, I want more. I want more cosmetics. But I would also like to have the option to like hide my armor, or maybe have a separate slot for cosmetics that I can wear over top of my own armor, you know? Like, the armor looks cool, that's great, but I want to be able to take my helmet off. okay? And have, you know, my helmet still be on, if that makes any sense. Oh, that and a friend of mine would like to be able to swap the cosmetics from one side to another. And maybe a color wheel will be nice too. Okay, now I'm just being a little greedy, aren't I? Actually, no. You know what? No, I'm not being greedy. In fact, I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you what I want to see in this game. And it's my biggest problem with games that have melee like this, okay? Give me more ranged options. Please. Add guns, okay? Or crossbows. Or do some Googling and find some, like, ancient ranged weaponry, okay? Or something. I don't know, okay? Add a fucking bow gun from Monster Hunter, okay? Add a bow gun. Some of us like to keep our distance, okay? And leave the fighting up to other people. And we really like ranged weaponry. And I need more options, okay? I need more options than just different colors of bow, crossbow, bow. I don't know, man. Like, this is just my little pet peeve, okay? But look at how many options you melee players get. And these all have different specials and little abilities with them, and I'm stuck with this thing. And the bows. Just please give me more ranged weapons, okay? Give me some different ones. Look at the melee players. They get daggers and they get battle axes and maces and a fucking sword. What do I get? I don't get anything. I'm begging you, please. 9 years is a long time to wait, and although some people don't like that the game isn't the second coming of Jesus Christ, I am looking forward to spending my time experiencing the game in its fullest in due time. The devs have been through hell to make this game, and I can't imagine how they feel knowing that they have a wonderful player base that was willing to wait this long to experience the game. Was it worth the wait? Well, kinda. It definitely needs work in a few places, but like I said at the start, it's more than enough to be fun, and I can't wait to see where they take the game. Now add guns and crossbows, fucking cannons or something. Do it now. Give me more ranged weapons. Oh, and fishing. I want to be able to fish. Like the fishing traps are nice. I just want to be able to throw a line in the water. Yeah. Anyways, the game's good. Go get it. Thanks for watching and take care, gamers.